Hello, 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 and welcome to day 7 of 12 Days of Bizmas. I'm so excited to have you joining me as we talk through all the different life lessons, business lessons, teachings, learnings that have happened in my 2024 year. Obviously, there's so much more that happened in my 2024 year, but we're going over the highlights, the hard hitters, and the biggies. I said that I was going to talk about follow up and hard sales, but I feel like being a little cheeky, so that's going to be tomorrow. And today we're going to talk about signature offers. If you don't know, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it already in this series, so it's possible you skipped some episodes, go back and listen. But I am, at the time of recording this, in the process of revamping my signature offer, Repurposing Unlimited. Repurposing Unlimited is the done-for-you retainer for my agency, FD Studio, and we are currently changing the layout, the deliverables, the whole thing. Repurposing Unlimited since, I want to say early 2023, has been 10 hours of repurposed content. So we spend 10 hours repurposing content and deliver it to you. You say what kind of content you want, you give us content to repurpose, and we just hit the ground running. That's the way Repurposing Unlimited has been set up until now. And I am revamping the whole structure of our deliverable process because I want to make it as unlimited as possible, right? Like the name is Repurposing Unlimited because when I created it, my thought was we're going to create unlimited content for our clients. And so all the changes that I've been making the last month and a half have been about making it more unlimited than what 10 hours of content is, essentially. Anyways, what we're talking about today isn't my retainer and the changes I've made to it. What we're talking about today is knowing when it's time to look at changing, revamping, updating a signature offer. Because as I said, Repurposing Unlimited has had this structure since early 2023. That's basically 2 years that I've kept the same offer, same structure. We've served well over 10 clients. I would have to actually look at my notes to see how many people. But it works. The offer works. The offer delivers results. The clients are happy. We deliver 20 to 30 pieces of content a month. Clients walk away from 3 months with anywhere from 60 to 90 posts to tide them over. They can keep renewing month over month as well. It is what it is. It's a great offer, but it's not where I want it to be. I want Repurposing Unlimited to be high level. I want to work with the expanding entrepreneurs that all they want is to give me access to their content, whether that's a content library, whether that's their podcast archives, whatever it is. I want them to just give me access, let us do our thing, hit approve, send revisions, and then pass it to their VA and be done with it and be able to show up on 3 or more platforms, right? Like I want this offer to be necessary, to be desired for people who are showing up on multiple platforms, growing their business, focused on content marketing and getting more sales and getting more clients and getting more eyes. I want to be the thing on their wish list. And I feel like the biggest problem with the current structure of Repurposing Unlimited was that 10 hours of repurposed content. And I actually got the idea from Jasmine, who runs High Flyer Powerhouse, I want to say is her handle. I'm so bad if things aren't written in front of me. But so she had come into a mastermind I was working on, and she was talking about how she had a design retainer where people could have 5 hours a month to ask for anything they wanted. And it wasn't like, oh, you have to use like week 1, week 2, week 3. It was like, no, like when you're ready, you give me your projects. I do the projects and then 5 hours is done. And it is like you're paying for the convenience of having the editor on hand or the designer on hand. And so I took that and I applied it to Repurposing Unlimited, but it was never quite there, if that makes sense, right? Like 10 hours of repurposing content is great. We deliver a lot of content, but the way we were running it was contracts start on the first of the month. We create from the 1st till the 15th, and then we deliver, and then we do revisions. And so it wasn't the ongoing collaboration that I had in mind of like, ask for what you need when you need it. And I think that's something that you can look at for your own offers, your own services, packages, deliverables, coaching programs, whatever it is that whatever type of business that you're kind of running. It's something that I think we can all look at is, are we delivering on what we promised? And is what we promised what we desire to promise? Because I was delivering a lot of content per month for our clients, right? But what I had promised was unlimited content, and I wasn't reaching the status of unlimited content that I had in my mind. And so the new structure that we have that I'm so excited to present to you is going to do that. And I ended up working with Seals Lockley. I'll tag her in the show notes. And I ended up working with her to basically restructure, reevaluate, talk through everything that was bouncing around in my head in her program Dreamium to restructure Repurpose Unlimited. And I am so excited to bring it to market in January. We have plans to work with 2 to 3 beta clients. It's going to be $500 off of the final rate. So if you're someone who wants unlimited content, I strongly recommend reaching out to me now, because I see these beta spots going quickly once I get my messaging nailed down. I'm currently in that process of the revamping stage. But lessons for you, lessons for those of you listening, if you're not interested in buying my offer. You can have a great offer and still need to update it. If you have been running your offer more than 6 months, I want you to go through the messaging. I want you to go through the structure. I want you to go through the deliverables. I want you to go through the copy, like your sales pages or the emails you're sending, right? And look at it, and are you happy with it? And are you bringing in the clients you want to be bringing in? And are the clients resonating with the messaging that you're using? Are they repeating your messaging back to you, or are they saying something else when they buy? Are you hitting the angles that need to be hit to sell your offer? And is the offer you're selling something you actually want to be selling? So I would say every 6 months is a good time to sit down and have a think. A year is pushing it. 2 years, like I did, is way too long. And I think that I could have been doing much better in my sales for Done For You retainers if I had stopped trying to push an offer that wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. But that's where I'm going to wrap this up. I like this. These episodes are hitting around 8 to 10 minutes, and I feel like it's working for me, you know? But so I'm going to wrap this up here. If you are someone who is looking for Done For You content, if you're looking to have support with your marketing in the new year, slide into my DMs at FellyDay or send me an email, info@fellyday.com, and we can talk about Repurposing Unlimited, the revamped version, about snagging one of those beta spots before they're gone. Or if you're looking at the remix, don't forget to use the code podcast at checkout. That's exclusive for my podcast listeners. You're going to find a nice little surprise when you do. But I'm going to love you and leave you there. And I will see you all tomorrow with day 8 of 12 Days of Bizmas. I hope you're loving this as much as I am. And as always, don't forget to stay unprofessional.